Welcome to Pilates Flow. Today you're going to be using a mini ball. If you don't have one and you want to order one, they're 9-inch mini stability balls, or you could look under Pilates mini balls, but about a 9-inch is about the size that you want. So we're going to be using that today, and we're going to start with it with our warm-up, and then we'll move into some floor work using the ball. If you don't have a ball today, everything can be done without a ball if you choose to do that. All right, so let's get warmed up. So let's start with our feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And you're just gonna take the ball, bend your knees, and float down and reach up. You're gonna come down on your exhale. Inhale, come back up. So we're just gonna hold that ball nice and steady. Drop the hips back, keep the shoulders down, and move into just a forward flow. I'll move to the side every now and then so you can see me. We're coming up and down and up and down. So just trying to get the muscles warmed up 4 more times. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Bring your arms up. You're going to take the ball out of your right arm, leave it in your left arm, and bring it up and over, and then up and over to the other side. So just moving side to side with a little stretch, hanging on to the ball with one hand, and stretching side to side. Make sure you're breathing all hour. Exhale as you fold over. Inhale to transfer. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and 1 more set each side, coming up and over, bring the ball up in front of you, and we're going to do a figure 8 with the arms. Just kind of soften the knees, and then just paddle the feet from toe to heel as you're making this figure 8 around your shoulders and your waist. You can make this circle as big as you like. Just moving into our warm-up. And 4 more times. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your arms back out in front. We're going to go down to your right side and up to your left. So reach the ball down to your right, and then reach it over your shoulder to the left. Down and up. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, reach. Inhale, down. And reach. A functional exercise here. Bending down to pick something up, and then reaching away. And you can choose how deep you go in your lunge or squat here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to just pivot to turn with your left foot in front, right foot back. Bring the ball out in front of you, and then just reach and pull the ball into the knee into the ball. Pull, pull. Balance and core. Little chest. Eight more times. 8. Feel that quad warming up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, just come back to the center. And we'll go to the other side. So down left, up right. Come down and reach. Come down and reach. If your shoulders don't like to go all the way up, you can do a little bit of a throw over your shoulder with the ball. So make the modifications you need to make for your body to be challenged but safe. Keep breathing. And 4 more. Last one. And make that pivot turn, keeping your right foot in front, left foot back, reaching the ball away and pulling it in. Eight more. 8, 7, 6. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back center. Feet apart. Just bring the ball down behind you. And then slowly bring it up. This time I want you to add a little back bend here. So add a little back bend. Drop the shoulders down. A little slower. Bend through. And then bring it up. Hips coming forward a little bit. Shoulders dropping down. Chest lifting. Come down 3 more times. Reach. And lift. 2 more. Find that length in that spine on the extension. And 1 more time. Coming through and up. Good. Bring the ball back to center. Bring your feet together. We're just going to do a little bit of a marching, passing the ball underneath. So lift, pass and switch, pass and switch. Balance core, little shoulders. Just pass the ball under. Keep your chest tall. Whoops. Keep going. Up. 2 more each side. 1. And 2. And rest. Good. So we got our heart rate up a little bit. We got our blood flowing. And now we're going to take it to the mat. So let's start with the ball between our knees and roll all the way back to the mat. So just articulate your spine all the way down. We'll do an arch and flatten in our back to find our extension and our flexion. So relax your hands down, palms down, shoulders are relaxed open, so broaden across the collarbones. Keep your scapulas in touch with the floor. And then you're going to just lift your belly button up towards the ceiling on your inhale. And then as you exhale, you're just going to bring your spine and soften it down to the mat. Inhale back up. And exhale down. Bring your rib cage down in with you. Gently moving through the spine. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale 1 more time. Coming back to the ceiling. Back to the floor. And then you're going to find your neutral. So between the lift and the lower, find your neutral here. And now we're going to move into a clockwise spinal movement. So come back up with your belly button to the ceiling and imagine your tailbone is at 12 o'clock. Now drop your waist over to 3 o'clock and then tip back. So you're an imprint to 6 o'clock and then move to 3 o'clock with your waist and then back up to 12 o'clock. So you're going to do that, just that gentle clock movement of your spine, slowly extending and imprinting with some rotation. The rest of your body should be pretty relaxed. 1 more time in this direction. Pause at the top again. 12 o'clock. Now go 9 o'clock, 6, and 3. So 9, 6, 3, and noon. So taking your time. Your knees are just going to naturally go where they go. You don't have to worry about being in control of your knees. Just let them kind of organically move with your spine. 2 more. Dropping it side, pulling it back to the side and up. 1 more time. Coming back and down and around and up. Good. Coming back to neutral. So find your neutral spine, and we're going to take our heels of our hands and place them on your hip bones, and then just make a diamond with the rest of your fingers so that maybe your pointer finger is sitting right on your pubic bone here. And then we're going to tighten the ball and feel how you can tighten your low abs as well. So we're going to squeeze the ball for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Notice how when you tighten and squeeze the ball, you've got some tightening going on in those low abs. Again, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Now think about your pelvic floor and inner thighs. Exhale, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 1 more time, and squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Great. Float your hands down by the side. You're going to tuck your chin slightly. At any point, you can support your head if you'd like. Rolling up into a little imprint here. You're going to reach your fingertips towards your ankles. Reach, reach. So it's a little small pulse with your upper abs and a gentle squeeze on the ball. Reach, 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 reach. We're going to change the arm position now. Keep pulsing, hands to your knees. Reach, 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 reach. At any point, you can stop and do any level again. Next level is to your ears. Hold it. Keep reaching. Keep reaching. It's a little harder here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Go back to your knees. Go back to your knees. Keep pulsing up, up, up. Really getting those abs to fire up here. Up, up. And 1 more time to the floor. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll all the way down and then just release your neck. Gently looking over your shoulders side to side. And let's carefully find neutral. Bring your knees up to tabletop. Hands are going to come to the ceiling. And we're going to float up into the 100. So keep your knees bent for this first 100 set. Roll up here, and we're going to stay right here. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out. And in. Now the hands are just padding up and down here, but we're staying lifted with the shoulders, ribcage cinched in, navel down, pelvic floor lifted, small ball squeeze. Squeeze. Keep it going. Use any breath pattern you like, as long as you're holding about 4 or 5 counts to inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1 more set, and roll it down. Maybe even bring your knees in to release. And you're going to take the ball out, bring your knees to tabletop. Right here. You're going to curl up and take the ball right above your right shin. So hold it right here. And then you're going to switch your legs out. Just gently, maybe tapping the ball on your shin or your knee. Lengthening those legs away from your center. Again, you can support your head at any time or take a break. Four more sets. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it in and take a break. Let's take the ball behind our right knee and hands behind your head for support. So this combination has a variety of exercises. So we're going to curl up first right here, and then just start taking your right knee to the floor and up, to the floor and up. So you have a little bit of a squish on the ball, holding the ball nice and solid. You're in an imprint, and we're just taking that leg down and up, to the floor, to the ceiling, to the floor, to the ceiling. Keep lifted. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now we're going to take it to a rotation. Down, rotate, down, rotate. So the legs are doing the same thing, but I'm rotating with my shoulder towards the knee. Warming up in those obliques. Your hamstring gets some work here too by holding that ball. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, bring your knee to tabletop, extend your left leg out. You're just going to lift and lower. Up and down, just that left leg, up and down. Reach and lower, reach and lower. Exhale up, inhale down, get your breath pattern. 4 more. 4, 3, now we're going to put it together. 2 and 1. Leg down, leg up, tap, rotate, hold. Leg down, leg up, tap, rotate, hold. Leg down, leg up, tap the bent knee, rotate, down, up, leg up, leg down, a little bit slower, tap the foot down, rotate, leg up, down, hold, tap the foot, rotate, leg up, leg down, tap the foot, rotate, leg up, leg down, tap the foot, rotate. 1 more time, leg up, leg down, tap, rotate, both legs in and rest. So that's a little bit of a coordination exercise. Great, let's try the other side. So we're going to carefully move the ball to our left leg, holding it there, and just have your shoulders down and tap the ball from the tabletop to the floor. This is neutral. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, have your hands behind your head. You're going to rotate, tap, rotate, tap, rotate, tap. So adding the ball to this gives your hamstrings a little extra attention. Rotate, rotate. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knee to tabletop. Curl up, take your right leg straight out, up and down. Up and down. Just the leg going up and down, but staying lifted. Up and up. And up. 4 more times, then we're going to put together 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. The leg's going to go up, down, tap the knee, rotate. Lift, lower, tap the knee, rotate. Lift, lower, tap the knee, come up and rotate. Lift, lower, tap, rotate. Lift, lower, tap, rotate. 2 more. Lift, lower, tap, rotate. 1 more time. Lift, lower, tap, rotate, and bring it in. Just place the ball behind your knees. So you should be really fired up in those abs right now. So let's start with our knees again, ball between your knees, and we'll just do some spine twists here. Hands out to the side, resting comfortably. Go down to your right side, inhale. Exhale, come back up to the ceiling. And to the left, inhale. Exhale, come back to the ceiling. So we're just doing these little gentle twists, keeping our shoulders on the mat. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, side, exhale to the ceiling. Inhale, side. Feel that nice gentle massage of your upper glutes there. Down, up, down. 2 more each side. You go where you feel comfortable. And 1 more. And rest. So now we're going to move the ball all the way up between our ankles. Again, you can choose to do this longer lever, or you can choose to keep it short. Now we're going to drop the balls at an angle to our right side. So a little twist down, and then come back up to the ceiling and switch. Going other side, lift. Let's keep the tailbone on the floor for this first set as we are shifting our legs side to side. Same pattern. Inhale down, exhale up. This can be done without the ball again. 2 more each side. One more set. And then we're going to keep the ball up towards the ceiling, and then just do some concentrated low abdominal lifts, which means you're going to lift your tailbone a little bit off the floor. So exhale, lift. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lift. You can put a little pressure into the floor with your hands. Just lift up. And if your tailbone doesn't even come up very far, that's okay. If all you do is just really tighten that space we did at the beginning between the hip bones and the pubic bone, that's all you need to do. But if you can get a little lift, that's a little extra bonus. And you can do this also with a bent knee. If you want to roll your knees in towards your chest, that's a little less of a lever, so it's not quite as stressful. 8 more. Or mix it up a little bit. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's bring the ball back between our knees and place our knees back on the floor, and we'll do bridging to open up the hips. So did a lot of flexion with all that abdominal work here. So just have your hands resting comfortably on the floor. Bring your belly button to the ceiling, and then lower your spine to the mat and slowly move your hips up, squeezing gently on the ball to open up the hips. Inhale at the top, and exhale, roll down your spine. Spinal massage, bridging, exhale up. So exhale when you move, inhale when you pause, and roll down. The idea here is to feel the opening up front of your hips as you're bridging up to your shoulders. And then you start to get a little more of the back line of your body engaged as well with the bridge. 2 more times. And 1 more. And then we're going to add a little bit of single leg isolation. So just find your neutral spine and bring your hips back up to the ceiling. And then take your left leg straight out from the knee and hold that ball right here. So we're using inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bend, and lower back down. Other side. Lift the hips first, extend the right leg out, and hold it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bend the knee, foot down, lower the spine back down. One more each side. Neutral spine lift, left leg extends, hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, foot goes down, hips come down. One more on the other side. Neutral spine lift, extend out the right leg, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bend the knee, foot down, and bring it down. Let's take the ball out. Two options for the holding of the ball. You can have the ball resting close to your belly button, elbows down, more support, or you can have the ball up to the ceiling, scapula, shoulder blades down. So we're going to do marching bridges. Holding the ball wherever you want, neutral spine, lift your hips, and you're going to take your left knee in, place it back on the floor, and your right knee in, place it back down. So marching bridges, staying solid on that lifted side so that you're not letting your hips drop or shimmy one way or the other. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, keeping our hips elevated. Two more each side, up and down. One more set. And neutral spine, lower down and rest. So we're going to do one more exercise here for a little different angle in our hips. So take the soles of your feet and put them together so you're kind of on the edges of your feet. Again, the ball can be down by your navel or up to the ceiling. Neutral spine, and we're going to just lift up and down. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale up, inhale down. Just gently holding that ball, lifting up the hips equally. We're going to do 8 more. 8. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. It's always nice to stretch those hamstrings after we're done. So take your right leg straight up to the ceiling, place the ball behind your calf, and then just gently pull it back. And if you want to extend your bottom leg away, you can open up the hip on that side. So just hold your stretch here. And rolling back down, switching sides. Bring your left leg up, roll up, keep that right leg bent or straight, and then hold your stretch. Lower back down, bend the knees, and rest. So let's bring the ball to our shins, roll up, and now we're going to place the ball behind our back, into the mid-back, right below your scapulas, but not into your low back. So kind of right along that line between your thoracic spine and your lumbar spine. So you should be supported there. You shouldn't feel any pressure on your low back. So let's just start with a nice little back extension. Hands behind your head, and then just slowly let your chest roll back. So adding the ball to these kind of crunch exercises allows you to get a little more movement in your spine. So we're going to exhale, curl up, and inhale, let yourself go back over the ball. Exhale, curl up, support your head. Inhale, come back down. And you can also do this on the floor without the ball. You just don't get as much mobility in your upper back. Squeeze it up, exhale. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, up. 2 more times. Here's 1. And down, and 1 more time. Coming up. And now come just halfway down, so you're not extending, and then just pulse it up. So this is a little more attention just to your upper abs here. Small pulses. Up, up, up. Break or rest if you need to. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen it back for a little stretch break. Open the elbows. And slowly curl up. And we're going to remove the ball from our back. Good. So now let's take the ball under your right rib cage. Either side, just so that you can change it next time. So it's going to come under your right rib cage, and just allow yourself to rest your head in your hand. So now you're being a little bit supported by the ball, but it's going to give you a little bit of massage there, right? Good. Just hold it there for just a second, then we're going to add some intensity. So then we're going to lengthen that top leg. Take both hands up and over your head here, and now allow yourself to fold over the ball. Side bend, lateral flexion, and slowly push yourself up, and we'll come to the other side. So we'll start with the higher lift, and then we'll go into the lower lift, or lower flexion. So under the rib cage, elbow down, and then just allow yourself just to sort of, even if you want to add a little movement there, you can, just to sort of feel a nice little massage underneath your armpits here. And then lengthen the top leg. Both arms are going to come up and over your head, and let yourself rest over the ball. This one's hard to do without a ball. So if you can get a hold of a ball, that would be really good, because there's lots of good things and fun things you can do with these mini balls. And then let's slowly push ourselves up onto our hands and knees. So we're going to continue to use the ball for a set of glutes and hamstrings. So take the ball behind your left calf and come to tabletop with your hands. So your hands are separated, fingers nice and wide, elbows soft. You're going to squeeze onto that ball and just lift and lower, up and down. Pull your navel up here too, so you can work on some core work at the same time. Lift and lower, up and down. Keeping that ball gently squeezed there. Eight more. 8, 7, 4. Now we're going to add a little crossover. You're going to cross over the right leg, bring it back up to the ceiling and down. So you're lifting, crossing, lifting, lowering. Lift, cross, lift, lower. Lift, cross, lift, lower. Working into those hips too now. Cross, up, down, left, cross. Sometimes it happens, the ball goes away, you just have to chase it and start over. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last 1, and rest. We'll do the other side and then we'll do our stretches, okay? So now you're going to take the ball and place it behind your opposite side. Find the stable shoulders, pull up the abdominals, flex the foot, lift and lower, up and down. Like your heel is pushing towards the ceiling. Lift, lift. Don't forget about those abs. Up, up, up. 8 more. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, and then you're going to come up, cross over, lift up, bring it back down, up, cross, lift, down, up, cross, lift, and down. Let's do 4 more sets here. 4, 3, and 2. Last 1, and rest. Good. So we're going to take the ball, just place it between your knees, just kind of hover it off the floor, because we're just going to use it as we move into our downward facing dog. So curl your toes under, lift your hips up, and then just sit back with those heels, stretching through the hamstring all the way down calves to heels. And then bend back to your knees. The ball's going to come out and come onto your knees. Take your right foot straight out. We're just going to do a little obliques kneeling. Take your arms straight up to the ceiling, and then you're going to lean over to your left, come up, and lean over to your right, and up and left. Keep the chest up nice and tall. Exhale over, inhale to the ceiling, exhale over, inhale to the ceiling. Chin up, chest up. And last one. And hold it, and let's switch sides. Edge of your opposite foot. Arms are going to come to the ceiling. Shoulders down. Lean over to one side and then the other. Lift and lengthen. Flex it over. One more time each direction. Up and over. And rest. Good. Come to both knees. Let's place the ball between your knees, and then we're going to do kneeling camel. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me a little bit better. So just gently holding on to that ball. You're going to take your hands behind the top part of your glutes here, and shoulders kind of drop down and elbows come together a little bit. By lifting up your sternum and lifting up your chin, you're going to extend your spine to the sky. And then release. So it's not a push forward with your hands, it's a lifting up and lengthening. So let's lengthen again, And return 2 more times. And you decide how far up and over you're going to look with your gaze. And then release, and 1 more time. So extension work for the spine. And release. Good. The last thing we're going to do is keep the ball right where it is, and we're going to move into a knee drop plank. So I'm going to keep it on the side so you can see me a little bit better. So coming onto your forearms, bring your knees back behind you. Your feet are nice and long, okay? You're going to drop the knees down, 2, 3, 4, and lift plank. 2, 3, 4, knees down, 2, 3, 4, and lift, 2, 3. Now you can always keep your knees down the whole time if you want to. And up, and down. Keep your spine quiet. And down, and up. 3 more times. Come down, and up. 2 more. Keep your shoulders stable. Down, and up. 1 more time. Down, and up. Good. From here, come up to your hands, and downward facing dog. So just pull your hips up, drop your shoulders down, heels to the floor again. Breathe. Soften your knees, just walk your hands back to your feet. Slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders back. Let's take the ball out. And we're just going to do a little twist here, finishing up our class. Just do a little twist side to side here. Just sort of bring the ball around your rib cage. Transfer your weight back and forth again. Separate your feet just a little bit, and we're going to do circles around one direction a few times, circling up and around. Two more in this direction. And pause and go the other way. Circle back and around. Again, the weight just transfers a little bit side to side. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to the center. Take a deep breath up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Hang out here just for a little bit. Let the arms relax. Let the shoulders relax. Take in the benefits of our practice, our time together. Let's slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Bringing the ball back up, and 1 more time. Exhale, fold forward. Hang out for a little bit and breathe. And then slowly pull up the belly button, standing up nice and tall. Bringing the ball back to your chest, and we're done. Thanks for joining in today. Hope you enjoyed the mini ball, stability ball workout. So keep it handy for some other workouts coming later. Thanks. Have a great day.